Hello everyone, let's discuss about the relationship between values and virtues. Although most of us use words such as values, virtues, principles, morals, and ethics interchangeably, there are subtle differences between these words. The main difference between value and virtue is that values are principles or standards of behavior that help one to decide what is important in life, whereas virtues are qualities that are universally or generally considered to be good and desirable. Take a look at this table: value versus virtue. Values are principles or standards that are considered as important or desirable. They can be defined as principles or standards of behavior, one's judgment of what is important in life. That is according to Oxford Dictionary. They are the standards that form the foundation of an individual's character, shaping his personality, attitudes, behavior, and perceptions. It is these values that help us to make different choices in our lives. Values are often subjective. Each individual may have a set of values that are unique to him or to her. This happens because each of us gives importance to different things. For example, one might think that honesty is better than kindness, whereas one might put more value in kindness above all other qualities. These different values govern how we behave. For example, suppose your friend is wearing a dress that does not look good on her. If you value candor above all, you might say outright that the dress looks horrible. But if you put more value on being kind, you'd not directly say that it looks horrible. Values of a person can be based on various elements, such as his or her family and social background, culture, religion, and experience. Values may also change over time. Virtues, on the other hand, are qualities that are considered to be good or desirable in a person. Virtues have high moral value. A morally excellent person has many virtues, such as honesty, trustworthiness, patience, kindness, courage, etc. Vice is the opposite of virtue. Virtues compel a person to always do the right thing no matter the cost. Virtues may also be influenced by different factors such as culture and religion. Thus, different individuals may have different views on virtues. Take a look at the difference between value and virtue by definition. Moral excellence. Formation. And now let's proceed to the Christian values in biblical perspective. Christian values are the principles that a follower of Jesus Christ holds as important, the principles of life that Jesus taught. Christian values don't change over time. They are consistent from generation to generation since their foundation is found in God's Word, the Bible. The values Jesus Christ taught in the New Testament can be summed up in two thoughts: love God and love others. Here are list of Christian values. Number 1, generosity. This is the core Christian value of being kind and unselfish, especially with our money and time. Courage. The value is characterized by boldness and confidence. It's the opposite of fear. Love. Love is a fundamental characteristic of who God is, and it's a value that is to describe His children as well. Respect. A Christian value is to be conscious that God has created all people in His image. As a response, we show respect to all. Hope. The value of hope is confident expectation. It's a firm assurance in God. Peace. There are many aspects of this Christian value mentioned in the Bible. It refers to rest and tranquility, and ultimately, peace is a gift from God. Jesus looked people in need directly in the eyes. He saw them. As their creator, he loved them. He didn't turn his eyes away from poverty or illness. He stopped and gave people hope. He wasn't motivated by what people in need could offer him. He had genuine love for them and wanted to help meet their needs, physical, emotional, and spiritual. He acted with compassion. Christians are called to do the same. We are called to love people in the eye and help meet the needs we see. As Jesus said, we shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the greatest and the first commandment. And the second is like, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. And now let's proceed to theological and cardinal virtues. Virtues are gifts from God that lead us to live in a close relationship with Him. Virtues are like habits. They need to be practiced. They can be lost if they are neglected. The three most important virtues are called theological virtues because they come from God and lead to God. They are faith, hope, and charity. The cardinal virtues are human virtues acquired by education and good actions. These are prudence, justice, fortitude, temperance. God is very clear in His Word how to apply each of the values and virtues He holds dear. One way Christians can tell if they hold to the values God holds dear is how they treat others.